Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another celebrity reading. This time, it's on Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber has canceled his tour, and all the girlies are wanting to know why. So I'm going to do a reading on it. And if you haven't seen my last reading on Selena and Hailey, I'll put a link up to it over here. I've done a lot of readings on Selena, Hailey, and Justin. They're a hot button issue right now. So I'm going to give you all the tea. So remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only, and let's get started. So let's see if we can figure out why he canceled the tour. The Six of Swords is reversed. What is this travel issue? What? A travel issue. Knight of Wands. Empress. Okay. Empress is like mom. Not Hailey being pregnant. No, Empress... I mean, I guess technically she could be trying to get pregnant, but that's not really my concern here because the Empress and the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, there definitely seems to be some sort of travel issue. So I don't know what's going on there, but there's an issue with traveling. Definitely an issue with traveling. I don't know what's going on there. I know he's Canadian, but I don't know where the tour was going. Didn't do my research. I'm sorry. I don't know if it was like out of state or out of the country or whatever. Maybe there's like a visa issue. I don't know, but definitely Six of Swords is traveling. So there's some sort of travel issue or scheduling issue, I should say, as well. Now the Knight of Wands is there and the Empress, which makes me feel like there's definitely also another issue with like his feelings, his mood, and his health. Yeah, it's to me, I just feel like he's low energy. It to me feels like he's apathetic. I definitely think there's an issue with like his stamina. Because to me, I feel like I can't breathe. So I'm like, I have heavy like breathing, like I can't breathe. Like to me, it's just like I'm out of breath. So there's just something like, I just feel like he's kind of weak. The Seven of Wands is reversed as well, which makes me feel like he's weak. There's something going on. Something's going on, which I'm not going to get information on. So I'm sure we'll find out eventually. The Knight of Cups is reversed and the Six of Cups. I also think there's a part of him that's really thinking, because the Six of Cups is children again. So I think there's a part of him that's really thinking about, if I find out this bitch is pregnant, I think that there's a part of him that's like wondering, like, there's a few things going on here. First of all, I think he's thinking about being a family, having a family. I think there's a part of him that kind of wants to transition into that family lifestyle, be a dad type of energy. So I think he's kind of like outgrowing what he was doing, which then turns into the next part, which is the Six of Cups, his past. He's been a celebrity and a singer since he was like a baby. He's just over it. Like, Justin's bored and over it, and he's just tired. It's not that he wants to quit music altogether. It's just that, been there, done that. He's bored. Like, it's boring to him. It's like monotonous. It's like, oh, here we go again, singing the same songs, performing the same thing, da-da-da. I just think that for him, it's like once you have that giant dream fulfilled, you get hungry for the next thing, and he's just like trying to figure out what that is. He already got the carrot on the stick, so he's kind of just like, well, what now? He's just done too much. So it's just monotonous. It's like going through the motions. He's going through the motions. Definitely feel almost like he might be allegedly just depressed or something. He's just like, I'm just over it. Like, I don't know. I don't think music fulfills him in the way in which it used to. This guy also, let me tell you something. When I tell you he hates fame, like, whoa. The Knight of Wands is about things getting worse before it gets better. Three of Wands reversed and Temperance card. I definitely think there's something going on with his stamina, maybe health or something. There's just like a feeling of like, I'm over this shit. I don't have time for this. But anyways, the Temperance card and the Three of Wands really makes me feel like he has such a short fuse. He has such a short fuse. And I see that as him wanting to like get a protege or like an underling and like mentor them. It's almost like he wants to pass the torch because he's kind of just like, he hates being famous. Like, I just see him like exploding at the drop of a hat and just like lashing out, and just being really frustrated. And I think that there's a part of him that's like, this is affecting my relationships, whether it be my friendships, my I almost said husband, girl. Ooh, my marriage. Like, I think that there's a lot that's like affecting everything and he just can't keep up. I will say I do think he plays victim a lot, but I can understand why he's so sensitive and so sad all the time because, I mean, his life is kind of sad. So I get it, but it's like, I don't know. He needs a little bit of honesty, and I think he has a lot of people supporting his bad behavior. I think he needs someone who gives him tough love, and I don't think he has that. Yeah, he also feels like everyone's telling him what to do because he's a loose cannon, so he just shut up. It reminds me of like Britney Spears. So what I'm seeing here is the Knight of Swords is reversed, which is like not a good energy, right? It's like a bad person or like doing bad things, right? So that to me is like problematic. And the Wheel of Fortune is like money, right? It's like good luck, opportunity, golden risk. And then the Eight of Pentacles is like a waste of time and effort. People have invested too much time and money in him, so they're forcing him to shut the fuck up, and he hates that. So he's become kind of like a robot going through the motions because he's just like, whatever, they're going to be mad if I say what I really want to say. They're going to be mad if I do what I really want to do. So let me just people please everyone and shut the fuck up because, excuse me, it's the truth. If I don't do it, they're going to cause me problems. So to me, it's just like I see him giving in and going through the motions because he just makes too many people too much money and he can't really be himself and do the things he wants to do or say the things he wants to say. To be fair, I do think a lot of the stuff that he wants to do and say would probably be pretty fucking controversial and not the greatest. But basically, they're trying to tame a wild child and he's just letting it happen, which is, I think, all the things leading up to him just being over this tour. Yeah, the Four of Swords reversed, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, ooh. Well, I can tell you that somebody is mad at him for canceling this tour. I see a round of bad press for him because he cost people money. So, I see a round of bad press coming here soon. Allegedly for chambers only. Because I just see him costing people money. So they're like, okay, bitch, we're going to get you then. Ten of Swords is like a betrayal, and the Four of Swords is like a rejection or a healing of a wound. High Priestess is the right timing. So he cost some people some money. I think that they wanted him to release more music or release more things. I think they wanted him to do more and he just wasn't. There seems to be a push for him to do more and he was just like, I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not doing it. I also think, there's somebody that they're comparing him to that they're trying to create drama with, but he doesn't care. So there's some sort of like jealousy that they're trying to create. Moon reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse, and Five of Pentacles. There's like some new bitch on the block that they're trying to create beef with him and them. Like they're trying to create beef between the two of them. And it's so strange because Justin doesn't care. I'm actually really concerned. I don't see him caring about anything. I don't see him caring about himself. I don't see him caring about others. I don't see him caring about his job, his music. He's so apathetic. He's just going through life. I mean, he's a Pisces. That's kind of what they do, but he's just really going through life and floating. And there's someone here that they tried to like create or generate some sort of like op behavior between him and the other guy. And I mean, I'm assuming it's a guy. It could be someone else, but it would make sense if it was a guy. Either way, him and the other person, he just doesn't care. Like, Justin can't follow directions because Justin doesn't care, so Justin doesn't even get it. Like, he wouldn't be able to read the script because he can't follow it. He doesn't care. Like, you could say, like, oh, Justin, go and say you don't like this person. He'd be like, okay, yeah, I don't like that person. Yeah. And he'd walk up to the podium and be like, yeah, so, like, that guy is, like, whatever. Which is not what he was supposed to do, but it's close enough. Like, that's the vibe. He doesn't care. And I think Justin's kind of like, you could have it. If you want this crown, you can have it. It's not all it's cracked up to be. He's so over it, dude. Like, he's so over it. Moon reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed, Five of Pentacles. You want to know what's really funny? This is the first time I've ever understood him and Selena Gomez's relationship. Having just done a reading on Selena, remembering her energy, and doing a reading on him. And this is the first time I've really been able to get into his energy. He's usually not showing up super strong. I understand why they were together and why they have like that glue and all the drama that they had. They're so similar. I think, and I love Selena Gomez, but I'm going to keep it real. I think they both don't realize that they have a lot of first world problems. And I think they both feel sorry for themselves. And I think they both have enablers around them. I think they both run from the truth. I think they hide from their truths and they're scared of accountability. And I think they both are terrified of people telling them what they don't want to hear. So I actually think for the first time I'm understanding why they connected. I also think that the reason that the two of them are like so, like there's that like that energy that won't die is because that was their safety net. And when they go back to that, they're like, this is the only person that understood me. This is the only person that got what I got. Like, to me, it's just like, when I don't feel safe, I go back to what makes me feel safe. And that relationship makes me feel safe because it was an escape. The relationship was a giant escape from the problems, their problems. They escaped in each other, which is exactly why it didn't work. So I'm a little concerned because Hailey is almost nowhere to be found in this reading. You know, when Justin slows down his life and is not as busy, I do think he's going to regret a lot of decisions he made. And I do think he's going to be a different person. I'm a little bit concerned for their relationship when this happens because who Hailey married and who she's going to be with are going to be two different people when the chaos in his life stops. When it gets quiet, he's not touring as much, not making music as much. He's a very different person and he's going to be a very different person. I think she's in for a little bit of a rude awakening. I don't know if they'll work it out or not. That'll be up to the two of them, but I don't think she really knows the real him. I don't think he knows the real him. So it's impossible for her to know the real him. And you want to know what? I think that Hailey and him connected over the fact that she doesn't know who she is and he doesn't know who he is anymore. They're two lost people. So his last relationship was two people escaping each other, and his new relationship to me are two people who are both lost. So that's what I see. Honestly, this reading is very sad for me. I didn't expect it to be this sad. I expected more drama and conflama and tea, but I think Justin is just really, really not in a good headspace with himself and his career, and is frustrated and just apathetic. So I just don't think he cares. And if you don't care, it's like whatever happens, happens. I think if he were to like, if his career was to like walk away, like and be destroyed, he'd be like, eh. There's no emotion. Like something's wrong. He's broken. I hope he can fix himself. So it's kind of what I see. I hope you guys like that. If you did, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button that uses the hearts to thank you directly. Until next time, good luck. Oh yeah, follow me, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, every day. I don't know if I said that. Okay, bye. I don't remember. Oh my God.